Today we're out doing more nature photos, this time with the 50mm f1.8 STM Viltrox speed booster and one of the M50s instead of the M5. One of the commenters was asking about the M50, if it was any different, so we're going to try it out today. Similar situation, nature photos, just going around taking photos of whatever. Let's get started. Right now I'm using the small AF area, so it's a smaller box than the M5. I don't know if it's going to make any effective difference with focusing, but it seems quick so far. If you're not familiar with the M5 and the M50, the M5 was before the M50. It just has more features. It was more expensive when it came out, and just more buttons and things. It is an older processor, the Digic processors that the Canon cameras use. So it's a 7 instead of an 8. A little bit of difference here and there with the different processors, but I think the sensor is, for every intensive purpose, the same between the two cameras, but we'll see. Obviously, one of the challenges with the M50 is that there are less buttons to use. So in this case, you have to push this little one on the D-pad to switch between shutter speed and aperture. ISO, you're going to have to either set something else up like I have here with the ISO, or just go into the touchscreen. So we're going to leave it at 100 at the moment for ISO, but shutter speed, aperture, I'll try some different things. So I've been doing a lot of close-ups with the nature stuff because it's pretty easy. There's a lot to look at, find little things here and there, but maybe just some larger scenes this time. Let's try that. This is a pretty open area. I do notice with the M50 it does a little bit of do-do-do-do-do when it's doing focusing. It is pretty dark today, so even trying to use smaller apertures for landscape style stuff, I don't want to up the ISO too much. Stuff like this is difficult to see. I don't know if it's vandalism or it's just the wind. This area generally has a pretty strong wind. For today, for some reason it's not that bad. You see stuff like this, I'm not sure what's going on. Let's try to get a quick photo of that. Of course, with 50, not going to get too close. Not sure what's going on here with the bank. Seems to be the water level is so low for some reason. But then there's literally a picnic table sitting out over there. I'm not sure what the deal is. I don't know if I want to go into it. Yeah. This is one of those situations where a telephoto would be nice. Actually, I ordered one, old used one. We'll see how it turns out. It is different than the one that I used in the volleyball video. Well, the ground here seems okay. I'm going to check it out. It's something I don't see too often, you know, different times of the year. It is good to check the same areas different times of the year because you'll get different looks, different views. Still a little treacherous. I really want to get to that tree over there. Problem with vlogging in a open tripod is that I hit stuff constantly. Alright, this is the tree I was talking about right here. There's a lot to that. I could definitely take quite a few photos there. Actually something really interesting here. This is, of course, has water on it quite often, so there is a shell over there, and check that out. Here we've got a little bit of color actually. Can definitely say I haven't seen it like this before. Maybe it's just the times I usually go, the places I usually go. It is looking interesting. So much additional space to check out. I'm gonna go look for a trash. And there's a lot of trash around, but this one is particularly not good. There's a garbage can way up there. Looks like someone was doing the same thing. They chickened out to the garbage can. I'm not sure. I'll take those with me. See, it is a distance. This is especially bad. Autofocus feels good. No issues that I can tell. That was interesting, all those geese flying in. Looks like I found a trash bag. This trash bag brought to you by Walmart customers. Got something on my glasses. I don't want to touch it though. This is not real. Definitely gonna have to sanitize my cameras after this one. Sometimes placing a subject is just fine, works out nicely. Found another trinket. Alright, a change of scenery, a change of gloves, and not too much time left, but we're going to try to take a few more photos in this area. These gloves are a lot more challenging to use, so they're a lot thicker. They do have the touch sensitivity, but it's difficult. I'm going to switch this to the sensitive touch, maybe that'll help. With the ISO set to the trash icon, you can change that in the settings. It helps a huge amount, so I can at least feel that button a little bit with these gloves. Autofocus is quick. It's pretty dark out, no problems. Man, if I had stuff like this back with the DSLRs, shoot. Hope you enjoyed this photo outing with the 50mm f1.8 STM Viltrox speed booster and M50. Didn't have a ton of time, only around an hour and a half. That goes super fast. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider subscribing. That helps me out a lot. Likes and shares help out a lot as well. Thanks again, Scott Photography Bonsai.